In the last episode, we completed a bunch of quests so that I now have unlocked the White Knight Armory, got an Ava's Attractor, as well as Proselyte Armor. I also started working on my farming and herb lore levels, which then helped me cap off the episode by getting my first boss drop, the Carol's Crossbow. Well, figure might as well get started on working towards our Carol's Crossbow here, and what better place to do it than Black Knights? There's 40 ranged. I looked down on my phone for a few minutes. I'm not quite sure when this happened, but I've killed enough Black Knights to become a White Knight peon. Alright, starting off nice and early, we're going to go ahead and knock out that 30 herb lore. Right now. Ooh, we can now clean toad fat. You know what, whatever. Toad flax and defense potions. And just got 31 herb lore as well, finishing up my guams here. Alright, if you do ever lose your XP tome from Darkness of Halavale, you can just come down here and talk to Veliaf Hertz, and he will give you another one. Okay, let's go ahead and use that. One on herb lore. There's 32. One more on herb lore. 33. Ooh. And one more on herb lore. And 34. Huge 3 levels right there. We can now make agility potions. The other good thing now about having over 30 herb lore is I can do the other achievement diaries now, at least the easy ones, and use all of those in herb lore as well. So I think that's it's a little over 20k XP. Had some downtime, decided to come work towards my agility requirement for a taste of hope, and just got 42. I'm just having so much fun doing this agility. I missed my 43, but it was last lap. Only one more to go. Alright, there's gonna be 45. Last thing we need for a taste of hope. Well, last thing agility-wise at least. Ooh, and 950 total. Think I'm gonna start working on my Slayer next, so let's see what our second task is. Ogres, that's a pretty good one. 44 range, 32 Slayer. Oh, and there is 50 hit points on the very next kill. We are just rolling in the levels here. 45 ranged, 46 range, and just a second later, there's 33 Slayer. And with this kill, that is Slayer task number 2. We need 3 more tasks before we start receiving Slayer points. Alright, let's get a good third task. Crocodiles. Well, won't be ideal, but that's doable. And there's 34 Slayer. Had to take a break from my Slayer task to get some more runes, did a farm run along the way, and we've got 27 farming. There's 62 magic, which is nice because I can now use Wind Wave and start to get these blood runes out of my inventory. And 35 Slayer, getting closer to our goal for a taste of hope. Manifesting a good task number 4. Ooh, wait a minute. Moss Giants. Well, okay. I don't think I am still anywhere near being able to actually do anything with this. I guess this is another opportunity to just hang on to it again. I've got to train construction a little bit in the near future anyway. So maybe 47 range. Oh, and 51 hit points. Ooh, perhaps we have a chance at our second boss drop. It would be relatively useless if I got the Bryophyte's Essence, but still would be something pretty cool. 36 Slayer. 48 ranged. Ooh, there we go. Getting a little closer to the end of the task. There's Mossy Key number 2. There's another Bryophyte kill. 200 Chaos Runes, not bad. I'm gonna go probably right back in for number 3. There's kill number 3. Ooh, another mossy key. That's why I left one on the task, because I figured we might get one. And a rune square shell. That's a good alk. Uh-oh. We are out of poison, anti-poison. Hopefully this doesn't hurt too bad, and we kill him soon. That's not good. Leave my prayer up here. Yep, there we go. Ooh, 37 Slayer, 69 Moss Giants killed, 4 total Bryophyte kill count, and a Rune Longsword for the road. Alright, this should be our last task before we reach our Slayer goal for a Taste of Hope. Give me a good one. Otherworldly beings? I don't know that I've ever killed these. Well, I mean, that's a ton of them. We're able to do it, so not too bad. And there is 38 Slayer. That is the requirement we need for a Taste of Hope. We still got 67 other worldly beings, but I'm probably just going to head on out of here. These things aren't all that exciting to kill. Ooh, we're going to outkill Virus. There we go. I'm looking to get started on the crafting grind. I'm going to need 48 crafting for a Taste of Hope, and I was trying to think of what the best way to do that would be. And I think I'm going to probably go with Giant Seaweed. It seems like the safest bet, or at least most efficient bet. And to do that, I'm going to need 100 kudos to get to be able to do the Bon Voyage quest and get to Fossil Island. So I think I'm going to start by talking to Historian Minus here, tell him about some more quests that I've done, and see how many kudos that gets. That also is going to get us some XP lamps that I should be able to put towards Herblore, I think. Okay, I got 5 kudos and no XP lamps. That was a scam. Alright, well, it looks like originally I wasn't going to allow myself to do this, this being cleaning finds, because it requires me to equip these leather gloves and leather boots. But I think in order to actually be able to get enough kudos to go to Fossil Island, I am going to have to do this. So, unfortunate that we're going to have to break the account a little bit here. But, I mean, Bon Voyage, even like Dragon Slayer 2, there's just too much stuff locked behind this to not actually do it. So I'm going to have to try and clean some finds, hopefully get the rest of the kudos from this. Alright, that took literally 8 finds. That took no time at all. Found these 4 here, and wait. Oh, sorry, these 4. And now have over 100 kudos. I'm glad I actually got those really quickly, because now I'm not going back for the dig site pendant. I will not allow myself to go back for that. I should never have to do that again either. So we're good to go. Bro, that voyage, whatever thing where you have to steer the boat was so annoying. Every single time I got close, it just turned and the progress bar would just go all the way down, and I'm a terrible navigator, but we're here. So we can keep going. All right, now we sit here and wait. All right, these didn't take long at all. 2 seaweed spores. Let's grab our rake. All right, let's go ahead and grab a rake, spade, seed dibber, not in that order. 2 super compost. I think I'll probably sit down here and wait to grab some more. I don't want to, like, I want to have some on me, you know, for when I come back. Well, I was so quick to replant my herb that I missed my 28 farming. Also, while I was doing this, I decided it's time to get rid of the longbow, and we're not getting to 30 prayer anytime, or I'm sorry, 30 construction anytime soon. And I'm gonna need some inventory space for all this farming. Bury it anyway. That's sad. Oh well. Stopped by to kill some black knights while all my stuff was growing, and there's 49 ranged. Alright, looks like our first batch of seaweed has grown. Let's see how much we get. Alright, got 32 total from that haul. I believe I need 201 total giant seaweed. So, I mean, hey, that's like 8, 7, quick math, 7 trips of this. So that's not too bad. 29 farming. Ooh, just got 30 farming, putting some compost on my seaweed. Now that we're done collecting Guam, it's time to start collecting our Marantil. And I do believe I'm going to take these Guam and try and immediately turn these into attack potions, see how far we get in Herblore. This is a slow but sure process. There's 35 Herblore. Just finished up the rest of my Guams. That is going to leave me just shy of 36 Herblore, so we'll continue stacking Marantils, but I think we are also going to take a look at doing some more quests that give Herblore XP. 31 farming. Alright, the plan now is going to be to knock out Edgar's Ruse and My Arm's Big Adventure, both of which give massive amounts of Herblore XP, and I need to do Troll Stronghold first. And in order to do all of these quests, I'm going to need to buy some climbing boots, which again I will not be keeping, but will allow myself to actually do the quests, so. Only for the quests, and then we'll drop immediately. Alright, this should be Troll Stronghold. A Law Talisman, oh, I forgot I get that. Let's move on to Edgar's Ruse. So I'm gathering the materials I need for Edgar's Ruse, and I've been holding on to this Renar for what seems like forever now. And I was planning on using it to make a prayer potion, but funny enough, you need an unfinished Renar potion for Edgar's Ruse. Look at me, big brain, and I didn't even know it. I believe I just hand in this goutweed, and 11k Herblore XP, and the Trollheim teleport, which means that we are now at 39 Herblore, and we can now officially get rid of the climbing boots. I will need them, I think, like one more time for Desert Treasure, but other than that, now that I can teleport to Trollheim, don't need them ever again. Currently eating my breakfast, but there's 32 farming. This was the worst seaweed patch I've had by far, other than the one that just died on the right, but this is big because we can now grow Renars, and I've got 2 Renar seeds that I've been hanging on to for a while. There we go, just got 33 farming, and I am done with the amount of giant seaweed I need, so I'll plant this last seed, and we can move on to start working on getting buckets of sand. I do think I'm going to work on making these Marantil into potions. I'm probably going to stop planting Marantil for a while because I am going to get the requirement done. That just helps clear up more inventory space. It'll be quicker too. I'm killing these unicorns over here by the Catherby Bank, so I just fill my inventory up with unicorn horns, ground them up, then go make the potions, and then come right back, rinse and repeat. It's not the speediest of processes, but it gets the job done. Just got 40 Herblore, which is my final requirement for A Taste of Hope. And I believe that also unlocked nothing. Alrighty, well, let's finish up these potions. Alright, now that we have our 40 Herblore, I do think I'm going to drop the rest of these Marantil seeds. Can't really be bothered to plant the rest of them. And now I'm going to need, I believe the number was 1,086 buckets for sand. So let's buy 10. And one more. Whoa! Oh, that was compost. I'm so dumb. Well, we have a lot of compost now. Let's try this again. Buckets. 10, 11. Now we just need to go grab a pickaxe, some water skins, and we can go start mining. I think I should just be able to deposit my buckets here. 1100. Okay, now we just mine and enter and mine and enter and mine. Oh, we're going through my water really fast here. Whoa! Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, now I should just be able to deposit all of this. There we go, 44 buckets of sand, just like that. Now we just rinse and repeat until we get to 1086. There's 1 mining level gained. We're at just over 250 buckets stored. Alright, we're coming up on the end of our mining grind here. This wasn't too bad. What I was doing was just mining as much as I can, depositing, and then just south of here is the Temperos area, so I would just go down there, buy some more water skins, rinse and repeat, and it's easy peasy. I believe, I think we're just going to go ahead and deposit. We should have enough here. And, yep, a little bit of extra to spare. So now, I believe you just claim sand. And there's 50 coins each. So, it's going to be like, what, 55k for this? Let's do... I think if I just do 1150, I know that's more than what we had. Should give me all my buckets, 1100. And yeah, just about 50k or so. Or 55k, I would say, exactly. Alright, let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Now, I think the best place for me to actually train this is going to be in Edgeville. First thing we gotta do is grab our glass blowing pipe. So the plan is going to be to fill all of my inventory with 12 buckets of sand, then drop 2 and get 2 giant seaweed out. And we run over here to Doris's house to cook the giant seaweed and also drop our buckets of sand over here because you need free inventory space to cook them. Normally giant seaweed is supposed to give you 6 soda ash, but there is a small chance at my level that you get 1 instead of 6. So there may be a chance, well there already is a chance that I'm going to have to go get more giant seaweed, but it's not the end of the world. That's easily doable. So now that we've got our 12 soda ash, I'm going to drop 6 of them, pick up 6 of our buckets, and head over to the furnace and make 6 molten ash, and then make 6 molten glass, and then go pick up the rest of our buckets and soda ash and make the other 6. And then once I have all 12 molten glass, then we make whatever it is we're making currently, vials and then fishbowl. Just got my first crafting level, making molten glass, and actually reran my calculations. I overshot this by a lot. I forgot to actually include the 20 crafting XP for making each molten glass, so this is going to take a lot less time than I thought it would. And this is going to be 42 crafting. Now we can move on to fish bowls. This should be 44. Well, there's 45 crafting. One more level before we can start making glass orbs, I think. And I want to take note of this guy. Why do people insist on taking my molten glass while I'm juggling? It was there probably for 5 seconds that he was able to see it and just yoinked it right up. Anyway, we keep going. And there's 46 crafting. That is now orbs available. Should speed up the process a little bit more. One more level to go before a taste of hope. And it looks like we have plenty of supplies to get there, so we'll see how far we can get. On the last one of the inventory, there's 48 crafting. We can now make snakeskin bandanas. Not sure how that's relevant to a taste of hope. It's not at all. But that is the last skill requirement we have to be able to do a taste of hope. And I think that is like what I actually needed to be able to make the Ivandis flail. So you don't even have to finish the quest to get the flail and be able to use it. So I essentially have my best in slot melee weapon for a really long time now until I get something better. So I think I do have a bit of AFK downtime on mobile that I'm going to have to go do. So I think I'm going to go spend some time at Black Knights. I'll probably include like a little screenshot montage of any range levels I get from there. Because I'll probably be out of commission for a couple days here. But yeah, so that's the last skill requirement. I think I will hold on to these. I'll come back to them at some point and just go do some range next. Alright, I am back home, and we have got everything we need kill count wise to get our shield and boots. Yes. Adept level, thank you. Alright, value white kite shield, very well priced. And where else? Boots, 576. Golly, what a steal. We'll take one of each. I'm almost positive the gloves are pretty useless. Those might be the only other thing that I would have considered being in contention for, but yeah, everything else, none of the weapons are any good. So yeah, shield and boots. And get rid of our anti-dragon shield. Look at us go. We are... I don't really know what happened to our Fremennik boots, but I think it's probably for the best that they have just disappeared. But for now, this is probably the best like baseline gear that I could get. You know, we're gonna have to do a couple more quests to get some of my higher end items, which I will actually plan on doing here relatively shortly. I think we're gonna put off getting the Ivandis rod for a little bit. I mean, the Ivandis flail, I'm sorry. If we take a look at our stats here, I do get +1 prayer bonus for each of these items. So, and we also get a fairly sizable boost in defense bonus. The one downside now is we have a whole lot more items that I'm going to need to take off when I'm training range or magic, because we are getting pretty high into the negatives here. So I think the plan now, whenever I have any AFK free time, I'm probably just going to come over here to these swamp crabs next to sleep and train some more range levels that way. We're at 56 right now, and we'll just keep grinding away until we get to 70. 57. Figured since I was going to be back on my computer now, might as well get the rest of this giant seaweed out of my inventory, and just got 49 crafting. And should just get a little bit more here from these last 12. Alright, well, despite doing my calculations wrong, I still did get the crafting level I needed earlier, which is great, and one extra. So now I think we're gonna say goodbye to all of our buckets of sand. I really can't be bothered to go back and store those right now, and the glass blowing pipe. Look at all the free inventory space now. And off camera, I had those 2 Renar seeds planted, and I got a lot of Renars from them, so we're gonna hold on to those for a rainy occasion. Okay, first thing we're gonna do with our newfound freedom here is we're going to start the Fairy Tale Part 2 quest. Now, I don't have all of the requirements to do this, but the reason is I want to unlock the fairy ring, something I probably should have done a long time ago, probably like when I finished Fairy Tale Part 1, maybe, I don't know, 2 episodes ago. But yeah, so I think to start the quest, I just have to talk to Martin here, and then I just sit here and wait for him for a little while. I did the little teleport sequence, got to Fairy Enough here, talk to her. I don't think I really even need to talk to her to unlock the fairy rings, but we completed the step just in case, so we are now done with what we're going to be doing for Fairy Tale Part 2 for the moment. So now, I think we're going to go throw in a completely random quest that's actually going to be huge that I have not talked at all about. Wow, look at this quest I'm on. I'm not on a quest. I'm getting 49 woodcutting because I'm going to be doing the Fremennik Isles next, and I believe I need 56 for that. So I'm gonna need 56 woodcutting and then also 20 construction. 20 construction will take like 10 seconds. But the woodcutting, I'm gonna be sitting at these trees for a little while. So I think I need to cut like 1,300, I think, roughly 1,300 more willows. 53. There's 56 done. Didn't take too terribly long. That is what we need for Fremennik round shields. So just need to knock out 1 construction level real quick, and then we can move on to Fremennik Isles. Just grabbed a quick inventory of oak planks and a hammer and a saw, and I think I should just be able to make a couple of chairs here. There we go. There's easy 20 construction done. Can now build a bedroom. Ooh, and do novice contracts from Mahogany Homes. That might be nice. Okay, that's the last requirement I think I needed for Fremennik Isles. I feel like this is probably a significant enough moment to record that this is the first time I get to use fairy rings on this account. Boom. Now we are much closer to Relica. Exactly why we started Fairy Tale Part 2. So nice to have. I think for this quest, it's probably going to be in my best interest that I go ahead and start ditching some of my armor pieces. I'm at the part where I need to get the Jester outfit, which that's another 4 inventory slots that would have to be taken. And I don't want to carry that stuff around all the time. There's a few parts of this quest I've run into already with having to bring coal ore to this guy, where you have to carry a lot of things around. So I think we're gonna ditch some of the pieces. Take the hat, take the tights, top, put all that on, and this is gonna hurt. And we take the boots. Dropping the boots, those things were worth like 300 GP. Those don't hurt that much. But eventually I'm going to have to drop the shield as well whenever I get the round shield and then the yak hide armor. So this makes sense to me. We've got money to play with. Let's go continue with the quest. And here I was thinking that having to juggle as a fool would be the hardest part of the job, but I was wrong. Alright, I think in preparation for the last part of the quest, I don't need the Jester stuff anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy this. And I've got my yak hide top and bottom, so I think just to round out the rest of our stuff, I'm going to get my proselyte helmet back, and then we'll go get our white boots back as well. Alright, there is the Need Is Not shield made. I'll go ahead and equip that, and we'll drop our white kite shield for now. I don't think I need any of these either. So if I'm not mistaken, all that's left in this quest is to just go fight the Ice Troll King dude. And I will probably need to use some of these Renar weeds. I think I'll go make some prayer potions out of this and get some food, and then we'll come back. And then in this fight, we use Protect from Magic. One more good hit should do it. There we go. Decapitate, please. Yep. Yeah, that made sense. No, yeah, that looked good. Alright, let's go back to Homeboy. I think I'm just gonna tell you out of here. Oh, what skill do I want to do this in? Probably hit points? Let's do strength. Why not? I don't care. Oh, I get another 10. Alright, we'll do strength and hit points. There we go. That's good. And we get the real piece that we wanted here. Yes, thank you, champion. Yes, thank you. Okay, fairly well. Yes, thank you. All right, 10k woodcutting, 5k crafting, 5k construction, Helm of Need Is Not, and 2 lumps of 10k XP. Sorry, 2 lots. That puts us up to, well, we'll let the game announce it. 45 strength, 55 hit points, 27 construction. That was 7 construction levels. That's big. Yep. And no woodcutting level. Scam game. Okay, great. Now we have our best helmet for... Huh? What is my defense level? What a blunder! Okay, well, we've got the helmet at least. We can get it back for, I believe it costs 50k every time I need to get it back, but that's no big deal for us. We're rich. I guess for now we just hold on to it. We got some prayer potions. Now I think we go get Taste of Hope. Okay, just got the Enchanted Emerald Sickle over in Mireditch, and got my Rod of Ivandis back from Veliaf Hertz. I think now we just combine them here. Yes, create the Ivandis Flail, and there is my best melee weapon until a boss decides to drop me another one. Which, the only one I can really, I think, guarantee is the Sarachnis Cudgel, but again, I'm going to have to grind for it, so I'm running through a couple of DPS calculator scenarios with a buddy of mine in my clan here, and I think in normal scenarios, the Ivan Staff is actually going to be better than the Ivandis Flail, but where the Ivandis Flail does give me an advantage is killing vampires, and I think probably early on what I'm going to do is go and camp those to get my melee stats up for a little bit. But before I do that, I want to get all of my armor back, so let's get our proselyte legs and top, and then let's go grab our shield, our white shield again. Yeah, I think the plan for right now is I'll probably grind out some defense levels. I do want to work on getting towards 55 so I can actually use this Helm of Nita's Knot. I don't like it sitting in my inventory and not on my head. And then I'll probably go back to working on some range levels every now and then. And there's 45 defense. Can't see it unless you're looking at the chat box. But I think for now that's going to be enough for killing some Firewatch. I think we're going to go move on to another method of training defense. Well, all of my stats, really. I think to make up for the disappointment of the Ivandis flail being all around in general worse than the Iban staff for melee training, I think we're gonna try and make up for that by finishing off a classic RuneScape quest in Monkey Madness 1. This will help me get a bunch of XP in all of my combat stats. And I'll probably prioritize, I think, whichever the one has more defense so that I can get closer to wearing the Helm of Nita's Knot. So let's get started. It's gonna be close again. Okay, I think that was the last trap. I'm out of food. I'm poisoned again. That's not good. Okay. I might have to drink a dose here. I'd really rather not. We're good. Little tiny spider can fuck off. Spell, got the thing. Alright, we watch a little cutscene, and then that is the most annoying part of the quest done. Okay, I think we reset, get some more food, and then we come back and we are smooth sailing to the end of the quest. And there is Monkey Madness done. Love this quest. We get 10k coins, 3 diamonds, and we get access to Darrow's training, which let's go take care of right now. Okay, and then... Yep. Let's focus on improving attack and defense techniques. I don't know if I was supposed to click that X or not. Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, so that was 35k XP in attack and defense, and then 20k in strength and hit points, so that puts us up to 48 strength, 56 hit points, 53 attack, and 49 defense. So it was a pretty good jump in just about all of those skills there. And I think that's probably going to be where I end the episode. If not... There's 50 defense. I feel like it wouldn't be a complete episode if I didn't at least get the rest of the defense levels I need for the Helm of Nita's Knot here, so I'm just gonna sit here, whack some crabs, and I'll update you when we get more levels. Just got 51. Skipped over 52, but also just got 53. One more to go. And there is our 55 defense. Also had 58 hit points snuck in a little bit there. We can now wear our Helm of Nita's Knot, and we finally are starting to look like we somewhat know what we're doing a little bit again. We can go ahead and... Well, I'll probably go sell the helmet. Nah, we'll drop it. Why not? We'll leave it on the ground where we achieved our next helm upgrade. Look at it just looking at me back there. Excuse me, sir. I think now we're probably not going to continue doing a whole lot of melee training moving forward in the early game, but I think anytime we do, I want to try and focus on strength. 48 strength just isn't going to cut it. Can't hit the high numbers. But I think the next goal that we do want to work on is really grinding out that 70 range so we can use our Carol's crossbow next and get the Blurite crossbow out of here. So I think this is where we're probably going to call it an episode. So thank you guys for watching.